welcome to that Sports Dude. As always, I'm your host, Chris Dunlap, here with DCIAA Insider, my homeboy, Phil Morgan. What's up, Chan?
Good, man.
Good to see you as always, my friend.
Likewise.
Yo, it's championship week, so y'all know what we talking, man. We talking Turkey Bowl and we talking Gravy Bowl. Man. On top of that, if you put up big numbers this season, stay tuned because we're announcing our DCIAA Award winners. But before all that, yo, Phil, man, let's get into this Gravy Bowl. Slimmy, so it's the one that we wanted to see, Bell and Rose once again. It's the one that everybody wanted to see. It's the one we predicted already. Man, so we get what we wanted.
This is an uptown battle.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is an uptown battle. You got both teams from uptown.
Yeah.
These guys know each other. Uptown ain't that big. Right. DC not that big at that. These guys know each other. This is now becoming a rivalry.
Right.
This is now becoming a big-time rivalry. Second year straight in the Gravy Bowl. This is a great game right here. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm geeked for this right now. Saturday, I will be in the building. I will be there early. I need to see the warm-ups. I need to see the attitude. I need to see it all.
Yeah.
I need to see it all.
So let's get it. All right, so let's delve into this thing. Starting with the Double R Boys, and I do love that hashtag. So starting with the Double R Boys. They won last year's Gravy Bowl. They already beat Bell in the regular season, man. And beat them handily at that. What are they going to have to do to beat Bell again and get that repeat that they've been so hungry for this season? What are they going to have to do?
I think they just trust themselves. I think they're fine. They honestly trust themselves, their coaches. I mean, their swag is on 100 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see their homecoming uniform? They had the chrome numbers.
Yeah, they weren't playing no game.
The chrome numbers. I mean,
they weren't playing, shorty.
This like the third new uniform they had this year.
Right.
So you bringing out chrome numbers, your swag is here. Coach Chris, your swag is here.
I'm telling you.
Coach Chris, your swag is here.
Yeah, y'all can say you're playing, man.
The swag is, I mean, they trying to change the culture. They don't want to be the old Roosevelt where they couldn't even form a team. Now, you the Gravy Bowl champs. You going back for two, and now you want to move up to the stars. They're changing the culture. Before, it was a basketball school with Coach Rob and a track. They had a nice track program where they were sending kids to Division I.
Yeah.
Now they want to make it a just full-on sports academy.
Right.
That's what you got to do. And, 3 years? It's been 3 years. And now everybody's talking about Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Everyone is talking about it.
Didn't imagine things like this back when we were in high school. That wasn't even before, but now, man, it's different.
A lot of people were against the Stars and the Stripes when they first came out with it. A lot of people like, why would you do that?
I was one of them. I'll admit I was one of them.
People say it's the grade and all that. Like, why would I want to play for a Gravy Bowl? But they're still getting an opportunity. They're still getting a scholarship.
That's it. And they still have an opportunity to play for a championship.
They still getting a championship. They still are getting scholarships regardless. And now you give them the chance to move up and actually develop their kids. I mean, it's a great situation. And Roosevelt is showing why. Easton is already showing why. Right. Roosevelt is showing why now.
Right. So for me, man, what I think, we saw what happened in the regular season matchup between Bell and Roosevelt. Man, pretty much, if Rose wants to repeat, they gotta get that running game going. I mean, Alonzo Beverly, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Alonzo.
Like that, I mean, that says everything right there. I mean, it was kind of what I said they played, what we call it back in the day, we call it grown man ball. We gonna line up, we gonna run the ball, we gonna run the ball and run the ball again. We gonna eye gouge you, and ain't nothing you gonna be able to do.
Let's run behind Big Kareem Woods.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's do that.
That's it. That's what it was. That's it.
Let's run behind
him.
him. But for a fact, I've seen Alonzo Beverly run the ball at Lamont Riggs since he was like 8 years old.
Right. Okay.
You know, he had a little down trap because they had 3 guys in front of him.
Yeah.
But now him and Kamal Smith, they are just a two-headed monster.
Yeah.
The two-headed monster is killing the league.
Yeah, it's
killing them,
destroying it. Because I mean, Alonzo ended up leading the league in leading the stripes in rushing, and leading the stripes in rushing, came I think 3rd in TDs.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, so I think man, if they get that running game going, bruh, it's gonna spell trouble for Bell, and it put it like we might get out there early, and it might get real ugly.
Yeah, I'm happy to see quarterback Leon Graves back.
Yes, yeah, and that's something else. They did that against Bell without Leon.
I'm happy he's back. You know, never want to see anybody on the sideline, especially for injury. I've been through it. It's not a good thing.
Absolutely.
So I'm happy he's back. You know, he's a junior. Got another year to come back.
Which is good.
Exactly.
So even, you know, he did miss some time this year. He has opportunities to come back, and maybe if they do win, might be in the Stars division.
Yes.
But we'll see. But let's delve a little bit deep. Let's talk about Bell.
Okay.
Back in it again for the fourth straight year. Bell has been in the Gravy Bowl. And a quick stat, I don't know if a lot of people know this. Bell has the second longest championship appearance streak. Of course, only second to HD Woodson, who just clinched their 5th one. Unfortunately, the only difference between HD Woodson and Bell is HD Woodson has won all of this, and Bell hasn't won any of them. Man, so we talked about this earlier in the preview special that we did in the season. Let's talk about it again. What is Bell going to have to do, man, to bring a title to the Columbia Heights community and avoid what a lot of them have been in my ear about throughout the season? Avoid becoming the Buffalo Bills of the DCIAA. What are they going to have to do, man? Talk to me.
I hear that all the time when they coach the AD. Every time I say it, every time. You the Buffalo Bills?
Yep, every time.
You the Buffalo Bills,
every time.
I think, like, a lot of things people weren't expecting when they open up their offense.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that from the scrimmage, so when they play Richard Wright, and I've been in a couple more games, I'm like, they really opened up their offense. I was expecting, boom, let's go, Tyler. Let's get these yards.
Yeah.
But now he's just opened it up all the way. I'm like, are you serious? Where was this at?
That's what I'm saying. Goodness.
I think you gotta get the ball in playmakers' hands. It's a big thing to me where playoffs and championships, you cannot hold anything back. No. Forget if we win.
Gotta throw the kitchen sink.
Yeah, if we win that our opponent in the state playoffs, they might say, forget that. You gotta get there. Let's throw everything we got right now. If it work, it work. You got to get the ball to the stars. Kendall Brooks has to get the ball.
Yeah, he got to get the ball.
They have to find ways, even on special teams, find ways to create things for him. Let's go return, reverses, all that. Yes. Do what you got to do to get him the ball.
Screenplays, jet sweeps.
Do what you got to do to get him the ball. He's an amazing athlete. Do what you got to do.
Yeah. And I'll say, one thing that surprised me, and like you say, opening up, I'm tracking with you right there about how they opened up that offense. Because I talked to Coach Tyson just before they played Dunlap, their first game of the season. He said, and I quote, "People are going to be surprised at our passing game." And like we said, I mean, we thought Bell, Tayante going 360 some odd carries, like 1,500 yards. Oh, a cat that ended up wearing number 1 named Ronell St. John. He came in second in touchdowns. Led the league in yards for most of the season. Mook and Jalen Young over East, they called him at the end. But I mean, who saw that coming? Like that passing game. Like Kendall.
I thought the only time he was gonna touch the ball was him handing it off.
Yeah,
exactly.
Other
than that, the most he might get a bootleg handed.
Right.
But other than that, I'm thinking I would want to play quarterback at Bell.
Yeah, because I'm.
But now this is a totally different thing. Ronell, he's definitely changing what everybody's opinion about Bell right now.
Yes, absolutely.
He's definitely changing.
And I'll say that if Bell can get that passing game going, because, again, going back to that regular season matchup, they didn't. And then Ronell got hurt, and then it was a done deal from there. If they can get that passing game going, and Ronell and Kendall and Edwards and Tayante, if they can really get in a rhythm with that. But yeah, and Andre Green, if they can really get in a rhythm with that passing game, then we're going to be working with something.
That's what I say. Get your playmakers the ball. This ain't the game right now for everybody to be happy. No, some people gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Get your playmakers the ball so you can win. That goes for everybody. Yeah. I don't care what level, Pop Warner, middle school, high school, college, NFL. Get your playmakers the ball in big time games so you can win.
Yeah,
get your playmakers the ball.
A championship game, it's not the time for prima donnas. No. I'm going to get my playmakers the ball. We're going to win this championship. Then we're going to walk around with jackets for the rest of our lives. You feel me?
That sounds fine to me.
That sounds real good.
Even if I was good. I play fullback. Yeah. I didn't touch the ball.
Don't care about that.
I want to win.
Though.
I want to win. That's how you got to be. That's how you got to be. Know your role. Everybody ain't the star. Some people, you might only get one catch. But when you get it, you better score. You better make it worth it.
That's it.
You better get the first down, whatever you got to do. If you don't get no blitzes, you get that one chance, you better make it work.
You better make it all that work, because that might be the play. That might be
that game-winning play, the game-stopping play. You got to do what you got to do. This is championship football right here.
Right.
Championship.
Right.
Have some pride.
And I'll say one more thing, and then we'll transition. They're going to stop the run. Like we just talked about, Alonzo Beverly put up 200 yards and 3 TDs on them. That can't happen again. If that happens,
no more arm
that can't
it's
happen.
A little cold out here. I had on 2 pairs of socks in the playoff game. I'm not gonna lie, I was cold. I had the tights on. You gotta hit somebody.
Yeah, you got.
When you hit people in the cold, it
You
makes
got to
them.
hit 'em.
Everybody not really about getting hit. Some people they.
Especially, and everybody ain't about the code either.
Yeah.
Everybody can't handle this.
Yeah, there ain't no Helly Hansons on the field now.
No, but I like that. I like that.
Ain't no Helly, ain't no Tims on the field.
Nah.
Everybody's not trying to get touched.
No. So if they can stop the run and get their passing game going, man, they gonna be working with something, and they might be able to get to run away from that Buffalo Bills thing that everybody been talking about.
I'm telling you now, if y'all do it, all praise to
Yeah,
you. If y'all do
I'll
it,
even present you guys the trophy myself if they let me. Because you guys will prove me wrong, but that's how it go. I call it like I said, but it's up to you guys to prove us wrong. You feel me?
do what you guys do.
So, all right, man, it's a lot of big names in this one, man. Kareem, Kamal, Kendu, Ronell. We done named quite a few.
Leon.
Yeah, Leon. Whole
Jesus.
now.
You even have Jesus.
Yes. Who's your X factor? Tell me who if X player has a big game for their team, they're gonna win. Who is that player? Who's your X factor? Make you think, don't it? There's so many. I understand.
Let me do two.
Have you?
If Kareem will have a big game, it all starts at line of scrimmage. If he's blowing people off the ball easily, ball game over, zip them up and get them out of here. That's my motto. Shout out to DNA K-Shine.
Yeah.
If he gets across and he causes havoc, Bell can't run the ball, and then you're making him throw the ball, game over.
Yeah.
For Bell, if Tyonte or Kendall gets off, or either or.
Yeah.
Now if they both get off,
Oh my goodness.
Rolls.
That mean they on all cylinders.
Georgia Avenue gonna be mad. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah.
If they both get off, Georgia Avenue's mad.
Ooh.
But if one get off, we can have a real good matchup. Either or.
Tyonte, McKenzie, or Kendall, bro. Okay. I
Either
like
or.
that. I like that.
Either or.
I
The
like
guys in the ball in their hand, it's something special. It's like, watch out. Even if you're on the other side of the field, watch out. He might cut it back.
You don't know
Watch
what's
out.
gonna happen. You gotta be going 100 miles an hour.
Exactly.
For me, my X factor, and I agree with you with one of them. We talked about him in the preview special, called him a nasty D lineman. Kareem Williams had 2 sacks against Bell in that regular season. 2 sacks and a forced fumble that led to a Roosevelt touchdown.
The kid is huge.
Yeah, the kid is absolutely huge. He's a monster. If he, like you said, if he gets off, man, if he start, throwing youngest,
The dude
2-3
is huge.
sacks. If he end up with 2-3 sacks, hurries, 6-7 tackles.
Well, let me tell you this.
I don't know what Bell's gonna be able to do, man.
The dude is huge. I seen him hold his own against the Turkey Bowl champion, H.G. Woodson.
Yeah.
He can hold his own with the best of
Yeah,
it.
yes, he can.
I mean, these guys, HD is looking at the top of DC football right now. Them and French, they together.
Right. Yeah.
He's holding his own with them.
Yep.
So to him, he is up here.
Yeah.
He is the next
And
guy.
that's true. He up there. I ain't gonna dispute that.
I'm not messing with him. Kareem got it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
He got
dispute
it.
that. But like I said, if Kareem gets off, man, if Bell's offensive line and even Bell's defensive line, if they're not able to stop him and then they're not able to move him,
You got to double him. Forget that.
Woo.
I didn't hear Coach say double him. I don't care.
maybe
We
even
double
triple team him if you
Yeah.
can. Chip him,
Chip
man,
him. Whatever you
better
got to do. You got to do something.
Because it's gonna get
He's too big for that. He's too big and strong. And his thought process on the field is different. He has a relentless thought process.
Yeah. High motor guy. That's something else I noticed too.
He wants
A lot of big guys who do have that ability and that strength and quickness that he does. Some of them aren't high motor guys. He's a high motor guy.
Some of them just
I
say,
like
I'm big.
high motor
I can do what I want. You know, I'm big. I've been big out the neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, he's really trying to put you on your neck. That's how he plays.
But I'll say this, regardless of what happens, man, whichever one of the X factors gets off, it's gonna be a good football game. At least that's what we're expecting.
Be there at Dunbar at 12. That's what I'm telling you. On Saturday,
for
be
real,
there.
be there early so you get a good seat.
Yeah,
Make sure you be there early.
I'm a Dunbar grad. Dunbar little situation with the stands. You gotta get there early.
Yeah, you better
gonna
get
be
there
mad.
early.
You
You better get
there
there early, get you some parking, get you some food, because you ain't gonna want to leave. Let's just say that.
Ain't no parking over there.
Make sure y'all keep it locked because after this break, we're talking Turkey Bowl. Then Sports Dude will be right back after this.
That's how you go out right there, though, man.
For sure.
That turkey.
This that dude.
So good.
This is my God. One for sure. We love the O-line too. O-line.
Congratulations, champ.
All right, welcome back, fam. I'm your host, Chris Dunlap, and my man Phil Morgan still kicking it with me. What's up, boy?
It's good, man.
It's so good, man. Hey, you want to rep your city like never before? Order your DC_Ballin brand gear today. We got hoodies, we got men's tees, and we got women's tanks. Order right now at teespring.com/DC_Ballin brand. All right, y'all just saw 2 moments from the game that we about to get into now. Of course, man, you know what we talking about. That Turkey Bowl. All right.
The Turkey Bowl.
Phil, we're already here at Eastern, man, so.
Why don't y'all just hurry up and come on, man?
Yeah, that's what I'm
trying
saying.
to stay here. We can have a game right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm
trying to
hungry. I'm hungry. I ain't even got no pass, but I'm ready to go. But we called it again. But Ballou and HD Woodson.
You know, some people didn't want to listen, but I knew at the end this would happen.
Like I said, we know a little bit of football, man. We know a little something. Like I said, we called it, man, Ballou and HD. So let's start with Big B. What is Big B gonna have to do, man, to bring another Turkey Bowl to Southeast?
One thing I don't think they did. Okay, when the first time they played them, they went down in hype. They had it all white, the icy white look,
new helmets and everything,
new logo. I mean, they were hype. You know, they just fell a little short. It was a lot of plays that were like that. I remember it was a kickoff, dude fumbled. Noah just picked it up and basically 3 steps to the end. I mean, that's giveaway plays. Yeah. The next time they played them down Ballou, they just didn't have that same intensity I thought they was gonna have. One thing I think when you play HD, you gotta be here. You gotta be here. Your swag gotta be on 1,000. You gotta play 1,000. Last time Ballou was in this championship, one of their coaches was a player at the time. He had the speaker.
What?
He had the speaker coming out. We too deep. I mean, it was. You gotta bring. You gotta.
That was lit.
Bring that back. Do something. You gotta have the intensity high. I've seen Ballou in warm-ups. At 4:30, the game started at 6. They had warm-ups at 4:30. Only people in the whole stadium are security in them. It's just security in them. I just happened to get there early.
Right.
I was doing a couple little reporting things. Right. It's just them. They are yelling to the top of their lungs. The mumbo different over here. You hear me? That's the attitude you gotta have right now.
Right.
The game started 11. I need to see them here at 9:30. You hear me?
You gotta be teed.
I need the whole RFK to him. Yeah. I need Stadium Armory Station to him. I need this to be crazy. Just that environment. You got to bring that hostile environment. Even though Woodson's already used to it, you got to match intensity with intensity. Woodson is not playing just to win the Turkey Bowl. They are playing to make history of 5 times. They're playing for 5, and they want to get back to the state. You know, they want some revenge with friendship. That's a whole different thing. But they have their goals set.
Yeah.
Ballou right now is just focusing on, you know, we got to win the Turkey Bowl. Yeah. You got to match that intensity. You're saying, you know, we want friendship. We want whoever makes the state. We want that. That's how you got to fight this game. You can't just go in, okay, well, HD got a couple of players that's going big time D1.
Nah.
I'm just no. You gotta
come in. He put his pads on the same way I put my pads.
You gotta have that intensity. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you beat them. I think it's gonna be a big game from senior to Lante Mook Buchanan.
Oh, of course.
It's gonna have to be a big game. I mean, in the playoffs he had 5 touchdowns. I mean 5. Mook, are you serious? What, 3 passing?
You went insane.
3 passing, 2 rushing. I mean, Mook, are you serious? 5 touchdowns.
Insane.
5.
Woo.
I think it's gonna have to be a good big game from Lante Gator.
Yeah, Gator gonna have to show.
I mean, he
on both sides of the ball.
Both sides.
Actually,
I'm gonna say 3 special teams as well. Special teams is a big part of the game.
Talk to me.
Special teams is a big part of the game. I need some punt returns. Yes. I need whatever you gotta do. Like we said earlier, this is the last. This could potentially be your last game.
You gotta throw the kitchen sink at him, son.
You gotta do everything.
Coach Rogers, you gotta throw it all at him, baby.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
For me, man, like we kind of tracking right there. Like you said about Rowe, like you said about Bill, I'm saying it about Ballou. You gotta get your playmakers the ball. You gotta let Mook be Mook. I mean, Mook lead the league in touchdowns. I mean, had 5 total touchdowns in the playoffs, man. You gotta let Mook be Mook. You gotta let Gator go out there, be the deep threat, jump the most youngest. You gotta let Gator be Gator.
Oh, and not to cut you off, but not only that, let your big guys beat them.
Oh, I was about to get to that.
Melo
you hear me?
Let Melo
You
be
got
Melo.
Melo. let Melo go out there and just eat.
Let Beanie be Beanie.
Go
That's
ahead,
how you gotta be. You gotta let them do what they do. You gotta let them ball with their intensity up here.
Yeah. I got to. You gotta release the dog.
You gotta let
him go.
You gotta let McLeod go out there. You hear me?
Let him go.
You gotta let them. And right now, everybody pulling on people, going the dog on the chain. Let the dog off the chain.
You gotta
let him off. Do what you gotta do.
I'm telling you, if Ballou is if Ballou's playmakers, we're talking Turlante, we're talking Gator, we're talking Melo. If those
Darnell
guys,
Murphy as well, he's a nice receiver. He quiet as kept. People just don't check him like that. I don't know why. I mean, he's going past people all the time.
They probably try to keep that. They're probably trying to focus on Gator, but that's what happens.
And Kalen Gray, his speed. Oh my gosh,
he ran the ball real well.
Kalen Gray, his speed.
He made one dude miss, made Young and hug himself. I was like, woo, that thing gave me chills.
I mean, they going past everybody.
Yeah, but if they can get their playmakers the ball,
exactly,
man, woo, it's gonna get it. We're gonna have a nice little football game.
I mean, last time these teams matched up, it literally went down to last play with Charles Perry. He's gonna pick it off in
2014. Heck of a game.
I'm here for it. I want to see something good because you never know messing with the NFL later on while you're eating. I want to see something here.
Last year, and then the Skids and the Cowboys. So
last year people saw that like the Skins, man.
I
didn't have any fun watching that game.
And I'm a Skins fan, so
I have honestly,
any Skins fan out there, y'all understand our pain.
I'm not a Skins fan. They should charge y'all more to watch.
Get on. It's like, no.
They should charge y'all more to watch. I had a better, exciting Turkey Bowl. Turkey Bowl's better. I mean, Sean Savoy went to quarterback. I like seeing that. I like seeing Michael Salahuddin take the ball from Caleb Coleman in mid-air, flip over, intercept. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, these are guys we know. Guys, you can definitely see on the train. You definitely can see in a party. I mean, you're gonna see these guys. I want to see that. I want to see them big plays with the whole crowd standing up.
I want to see another 5-touchdown Mook game. I want to see a 4-touchdown Mike game. That's what I want to see. And speaking of Mike and speaking of HD Woodson, man, obviously coming into this game, they're the favorite. I mean, 4 straight is their 5th straight berth, going for a 5P history heading into this one. And we both said earlier that they would get 5 straight. So what are they going to have to do to bring our prediction and bring what they have been talking about since the end of Turkey Bowl last year? How they going to bring that 5P to fruition? What they got?
One thing, I think they've been, some competition in play has been a little turned down, so they might only play, the Stars might only play the first quarter and second quarter, half of that. Some of them on the sideline, they still into it. Yeah. Like, I see Noah's running up and down the sideline. He's crazy. Yeah. Like, he literally, he don't care who's in the game. If you got Woodson on your chest of Warriors, he's rooting for you. I think that's how it got to be. I mean, this is one of them games you can't hold back. If I'm a star, this is my last Turkey Bowl. Let me ball, please. Yeah. And I think you just got to let them do what they do. And you got to let them show why they had them offers, show why they had them stars, show why they are the face of DCIAA. Let them show it right now.
I like that.
Let them show it. Let your star be a star.
Show off. I like that.
Let your star be a star.
And I'll say this. Something that I seen out of HD Woodson this year that really caught that defensive line dominant, man. Cato.
One thing about Cato,
Keyshawn Hunter.
Cato is working on a full-time first-team all DCIAA.
Yeah, that's true.
He's working for
4 straight.
As a freshman? Cato, are you serious?
Yeah, that don't happen.
And he's an undersized lineman.
Yeah, that don't happen.
Cato, are you serious?
Animal. And he been a captain for 3 years.
Cato, man, are you serious?
Come on, man. And then they got the young boy wearing Jalen's old number 55, Keyshawn Hunter, having a heck of a season as a 10th grader. So I think if that Woodson D line can get the Mook, can shut down Gray in that running game, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big for them. And let's talk about that running game. Come on, I mean, HD Woodson, Turkey Bowl. Of course, we got to talk about Michael Salahuddin, right? Like, obviously, led the league in rushing. Man, averaged a first down every carry, 10.4 yards per carry.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. So, man,
if I'm a D coordinator, I have a problem with playing HD Woodson. Yeah. I have a very strong problem with how do I stop that? Yeah. Do I take, if it's a read off, do I let Khalil just boogie on me, or do I let Ballou boogie, or do I stop the USC commit? Yeah, like, it's too much right now.
You got the day 2 packed, man. Like, it's like, what do you do? And especially if you let Mike really get in a rhythm and he get going.
I mean, he doesn't finish the game. Whew. He hasn't really finished the game Probably.
Yeah, because he have 100.
I don't think he's finished the game.
Have 150 yards by halftime. But that's what I said. If he gets in a rhythm, man.
Honestly, I think the only game he's finished has been Freshman Collegiate this year. I'm not saying that's true, but I've been to a couple games.
Every game I think that's true. Yeah, every game.
Even out of town, he didn't finish the game. He literally is done. They shut him down. I mean, his stats are crazy for just playing, let's say, first, second quarter,
maybe
and
third.
maybe the third. Maybe a couple plays third. That's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Mike, you got it?
Yeah.
Go
like
ahead.
I said, if because I know Fuller said when we talked to Fuller said, I want to get my number 3 back in the country. I want to get him the ball. If they are able to do that, Mike end up with 150, 175 yards, 2-3 touchdowns. I mean, we might be getting out of here early.
I ain't leaving. I mean, I'm going straight down the street to my house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to be there early and watch and just wait for the food. I walk in, I want it to be done. So I need this to go down to the last minute. I want this to be the last play. I want everybody on their feet. So I ain't saying tone it down, but Ballou, you better turn it up. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's how I'm rocking.
But let's talk about this, man, because they could throw a big wrench in their game in the playoffs last Saturday.
Curve.
I know by now, I know everybody probably knows. E-Ball and HD got into it during that playoff game, and star running back Michael Salahuddin was ejected. So by DCIAA rule, an ejection equals a suspension in the next game. Meaning, let's keep it real. Meaning, Mike got suspended, he can't play in the Turkey Bowl. That's what that by rule. That's what that means.
Sucks.
Yeah, it sucks for HD Woodson, unfortunately, but that's the rule. He got ejected, equals suspension. I'm sure I'm sure Woodson is gonna appeal, however, and go through that process.
And they got 2 weeks. Get it done.
Yeah, you got 2 weeks.
If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. That's how it gotta be.
Slim, tell me, we just talked about how much of a weapon Mike is. If he can't play, how much does that change the outcome of this game?
This can be a very detrimental thing to this game.
Right.
When I say very, very, I mean very.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have some other backs.
For Woodson, of course.
They have backs. Next backup I've seen is Christopher Robbs, a.k.a. Mike. Younger brother of the Roberts brothers from Dunlap. Yeah. He has it in his blood.
Yeah, of course.
No knock to him. He's not Michael Salahuddin yet. He's only in the 10th grade. He does what he has to do. No knock to him at all.
Yeah.
So I think right now, get Noah the ball. Get Ed the ball. Khalil, you got a boogie.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Ballou, you got a boogie.
Have to. Because that, like you said, taking nothing from the backs that age did
y'all young.
Yeah.
He was young at 1.2.
Yeah, I mean, it's Mike Salah. He's the number 3 back in the country for a reason. Like,
he was young at 1.2.
That's going to be a big blow to that offense if he can't play. Like, we don't know yet if he'll be able to play. We don't know what the ruling is going to be and if they appeal and all that other stuff. But if he can't play, man, that's Ballou, you guys are really going to take advantage of that. Because if
Ballou, you better get there.
Yeah.
Mello, Bean,
Cloud,
that's going. Rah-rah. Get there, rah-rah.
That's going to be a big blow.
K1, do what you got to do.
A big question mark of what's going to happen come fourth quarter and Triple Z of what the results going to be. So, all right, man. So, we mentioned so many big names, so many D1 prospects, so many D1 commits in this one, man. Who's your Turkey Bowl X Factor? Give me your Turkey Bowl X Factor or X Factors.
I'm going to say for HD Woodson, no boy.
Yeah.
Guap. It's him.
That young
he's another
type of man.
Offense, defense, and special teams, and his passion for HD was he really loves HD. He loves it. The way he gets the fans hype, his team, he's cheering everybody on. He loves it. He's the X factor to me. At corner and receiver and punt return, he's the X factor. Now, for Ballou, offensive wise, it's moot. So I say we can. I mean, the guy's been there.
He's the guy.
He is the guy. He is the big man on campus. Yeah. On defense, I'm gonna go with Rah-Rah Ruffin, or Mello Leftwich.
Okay.
Mello does his job, and he's just gonna make his play.
Yeah.
But when Rah-Rah
makes plays, you gotta kind of account for it. He gonna get his.
When Rah-Rah makes his plays, they are big hits. They are literally watch your head. That's how Rah-Rah plays. I've seen him since the grade. That's how he plays. Either or. That's fact. Or went D-line linebacker. Let me go to the secondary. Gator. Levante Gator. His ball skills are crazy.
Led the league in picks in the regular season. Yeah.
Go watch his tape. I'm telling you that now. His tape is
flies
crazy.
around. Watching his tape, it surprised me how much he flies around.
Yeah.
So for me, man, I'll say my X factors. It's real simple, and I mentioned it earlier. It's one of the first things I mentioned. That Woodson D-line. If that Woodson D-line is really able, excuse me. If that Woodson D-line is really able to cause trouble like they have been all season, you know, of course, it starts in the trenches. Everything in football starts in the trenches.
It starts in the trenches regularly. But then when you're in DC, the trenches are totally different. It definitely starts in the trenches.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know that now. It starts in the trenches for real.
So if Cato Oliver, if Keyshawn Hunt and the rest of those boys, if they are really able to disrupt that Ballou passing game, that Ballou offense, and that Ballou flow, it could get ugly quickly.
We'll see.
I ain't gonna say we're gonna be looking at a blowout, but if Ballou can't move the football, they can't move the football. It's that simple. And that Woodson D-line is capable of making that happen. But
well, you gotta do something.
Yeah, but all that needs to be seen. But we'll say this: this place, you better get here early, because you might not be able to get in.
Ain't no parking.
Yeah, you better get here early.
The line for the gate be crazy.
Yeah, because
I don't like standing in it. I know old people don't like standing. Don't be in that line. Get here early.
Yeah, you better get here early so you can get your parking, get your seat.
And some people might want to get some food too.
Yeah, there you go.
The lines be crazy. You gotta get here early for that.
So yeah, we know it's gonna be a big game, and it's a repeat of this 2014 matchup. So get your popcorn ready, as we always say.
Get it ready.
So, all right, y'all, man. So we done previewed each game. We previewed the Turkey Bowl and we previewed the Gravy Bowl. The only thing left is what y'all all been waiting for. After this break, we're going to announce our DCIAA Football Awards. So make sure y'all keep it locked, because that sports dude will be right back after this.
Johnson on the carry. Touchdown, the Ramblers.
All right, welcome back, family. Well, hey, it's the moment y'all all been waiting for. Me and my homeboy Phil Morgan are about to announce that Sports Dude DCIAA 2017 Football Awardees. Yo, let's get it going. Yo, 2017 That Sports Dude DCIAA Football Defensive Player of the Year is defensive end Javano Matthews. This senior was all over the field for the Panthers, racking up 86 tackles, a division high 14 sacks, and 27 tackles for loss. Congratulations to the 2017 That Sports Dudes DCIAA Defensive Player Stripes Division Defensive Player of the Year, Javano Matthews. Phil?
Yeah, you know, I got the offensive guys. You know, some type of way I got the offensive guys. So, we got Ronell St. John from Ballou High School, quarterback, offensive player of the year. You know, he really changed DCIAA's perception of Ballou. No one thought they'd be opening up the offense. You know, he had a great year. His passing rate was 128.9. He had a crazy year. I mean, no one expected it though. His yards were 1,318. I mean, that's totally different from Ballou. They haven't had that probably since they won the JV days, so crazy. And touchdowns, he had 21. Great year for him. I mean, what more can you expect from your quarterback?
I hear that, man. Thank you. So, your 2017 That Sports News DCIAA Stripes Division Most Valuable Player is none other than running back Alonzo Beverly. Coming out of nowhere, Beverly racked up a division-leading 1,124 yards, 11 touchdowns, and an outstanding 8.3 yards per carry. Congratulations to Alonzo Beverly, the Stripes Division MVP. Phil, let's get him going with the scars, bro.
Okay, thank you gave me defense. Thank you, young defense guy. Just saying. I Stars Division, Player of the Year, defense. Let's go with free safety Levante Gator from Ballou High School, number 9. They call him Gator. He was all over the field this year. 21 tackles, at safety. That's good. That's good at safety. He had 6 interceptions. 6 interceptions. Like, no fly zone. Literally, no fly zone. Didn't throw him the ball, nothing. And on offense, he had 12 receptions, a couple TDs. That's just a little something. But those interceptions, 6. He had 6 interceptions. Crazy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Gator had a heck of a year. Let's keep it going though, man. That Sports Dude 2017 DCIAA Offensive Player of the Year is none other than Talante Buchanan from Ballou. This signal caller from Ballou put up big numbers with a 128.3 passer rating, 1,318 yards, and a league-leading 23 touchdowns. Congratulations to Talante Buchanan, the DCIAA Stars Division Offensive Player of the Year.
And
Phil?
I got the big man on campus, the big man in DC, arguably the best player in DC. Public school, charter school, private, don't matter. MVP is none other than Michael Salah Houdini, aka Houdini. He had 1,134 yards rushing. That's probably not finishing 90% of his games of this season. He averaged 10.4 yards per carry. It's a first down. He averages a first down. I mean, speaks for itself with 11 touchdowns. Not until my last game, which was his 10th grade, I said, Mike, if you don't fumble the ball, you do something special. And look, he ain't fumbling no more. There we have it.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, congratulations to all of our awardees. Congratulations on epic seasons and epic seasons for your team. Congratulations. I hope you all enjoy these awards. So, hey, it's championship weekend soon, man.
Coming up.
It's going to be time to eat some gravy and some turkey. So make sure you follow Phil and I both on Twitter. Give them the Twitter, bro.
Twitter at big__KP, at BIG__KP. Let's go.
And by now, y'all should know, man. Follow me at Sports Dude Done 23. And also make sure you subscribe to the Christmas Sports Dude Network so you can catch the game time broadcast of the Gravy Bowl and the Turkey Bowl. So make sure you all come out this Saturday at 12 p.m. at Dunbar for Bill and Rose. And then, of course, make sure you're here for the big one on Thanksgiving Day at Eastern Senior High School at 11 a.m. for HD and Ballou.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. So, on behalf of my man Phil, thank you again for joining me, bruh.
No problem.
I'm your host, Chris Dunlap. Peace.